why is my skin white. I've packed some benzoyl peroxide from Neutrogena. I'm having bacon for breakfast. I'm so happy. Hold on. I would like to thank you guys for the love you showed me in the last YouTube video. Oh my god, you guys care. Thanks. Like, yeah, I felt like I'm not going through this journey by myself. I feel like I have my peeps with me. Took off the bulky hair. Remember the bulky hair I had? The one, you can check my last YouTube video. And as I was doing that, guys, can you see this? Can you see this? I cut off my lock. Found it. Huge chunk of my lock. I'm gonna go get my hair fixed. This one is Shonelewe hapa. Like, I gave myself a treat. Finding things unusually fast today. I am also putting together. My face looks so round. Yuck. I feel like I should do my skincare off camera, so that I can just do the makeup. So I can just get into the makeup and then. So I'm back. Getting ready with me with a bonus story time. Feeling nostalgic, and I remembered my first boyfriend, my first love. Potato. And bruh, those when I was 18, 21, I had no clue what I was doing. I don't think anyone ever has a clue what they're doing, but me personally, me as Lucy Camilla Jambo, had no clue. I'll try explain what I'm doing on my makeup ish, and try mention everything I'm using. Also to sculpt my brows with Bobbi Brown long gel eyeliner. Yeah, it's an eyeliner, but it's very pomade-y, so I use it on my brows. So what is that? This guy, remember when we started talking, or how we met, or how I got to know of him, but I remember our first date. I remember the first day we met, like physically. He's like, I want to take you out on a date. Kamire ni nani? Oh, of course, yeah. We meet at Lifestyle. Do you guys remember Lifestyle? There used to be a food court. We're chilling. He orders food. He orders a drink. I think we even had ice cream. I was blushy. We have our meal, and then he's like, are you cool to go home? Sikuwa nataka kuapia mshamba. But mi sikuwa najua tao. Bado hata leo sijui tao vizuri. But I didn't know how to get to where. From Lifestyle, I didn't know how to get to where our jobs for home were going. So I tell him, I don't know how to make my way there. And he's like, it's cool, I got you. And he's like, for real, you don't know town? I'm like, yeah, I don't come to town, so I don't know my way around it. So he's like, before you go then, let me take you a tour around town. And I'm like, wow, this man is so romantic. Nilitembezwa town kama kiship, and I'm there thinking, the man of my dreams. Yes, daddy. This concealer by Born This Way to chonga my eyebrows. I don't know if I can do this, so let me do this real quick. I'm back. So let's call this guy Pooh, like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. So Pooh, I get home that day, and Pooh and I are texting. We're texting. I'm happy. I'm like, wow, you know that stage when you're just like, wow. Well, at that time I had a friend, let's call her Sissy. So I'm telling Sissy, hey yo girl, this guy, his name is Pooh, I like him. And he's like, oh, I would describe him. Then I'm like, yeah, he's like this, he's like this, like this. And then she's like, is he from this and this school? I'm like, yeah. Is he in Form 4 with this and this guys. I'm like, I don't know, but he's in that school though, and he's in Form 4. And I'm like, shit. And then she's like, it's his second name. And I'm like, this is a situation of same girl.
You're messing with the same girl, the same girl. She the love of my life, and I.
So I'm like, shit. Have you like, you know? Then she's like, nah. He's
like, one of her boys is his boy. They're friends. So yeah, then I'm like, oh cool. Small world then.
So you know me, I'm there. This is like opportunity for tea. To get to know this guy, like to get to know things he wouldn't tell me about himself. So I'm like, hey, okay, cool. I'm ready for this, right? Was I ready? I don't know. I think, I'm not too sure of the timelines, but if I'm not wrong, I think this happened during midterm. Yes, it happened during midterm of second term. Form 4. Mimi niko Form 4, but mimi, kazi yangu midterm, second term ni vijana. I don't even know how I passed KCSE, to be honest. I'm going for a really simple look. I will dive into this palette, the Zulu palette by Juvia's. It's a disaster. It's an actual disaster inside this palette. So, guys, it's an actual disaster, you guys. Shit. My ear, Jehovah Christ. The brown shade from this Zulu palette. That same weekend, she was like, do you wanna hang out? I'm like, hang out where? Like, at night. Then she's like, nah, during the day, you just come through. We're gonna hang out and just do stuff. Then I'm like, where? In town. Me know, at that time, me, I only knew hanging out was kina jump off, kina countdown at night, where we hip at home. Culprits. Avengers assemble. So, she's like, you wanna hang out? Then I'm like, yeah, sure. Then she's like, at first I was skeptical, but then she was like, Pooh's gonna be there. So I'm like, okay, I'll be there. So we go. Then I ask her, where exactly are we hanging out? And she's like, this place called Zaytoon.
Mabibi na mabwana, this is the first time I was introduced to Zaytoon, and let me tell you, that place is the ghetto. It's the fucking ghetto.
So I'm like, Zaytoon iko wapi? She's like, unajua lifestyle? Niko like, kwani my life is about to start revolving around lifestyle. Okay. She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I know where lifestyle is. And she's like, alright, cool. Come, make your way to lifestyle. I'll direct you from there. So yeah, I get Saturday nafika, nikaenda Zaytoon. Kafika. Hey, bubbles, butterflies, all those things I'm feeling in my tummy when I see Pooh. So we're chilling, manze. We're like having the time of our lives, smooching, cuddling. At Zaytoon, I met his friends, right? I met his friends, and turns out one of the friends' girlfriend was in my school. So I'm going to name this girl Angel. So I meet Angel, and I'm like, oh wait, we go to the same school? And she's like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's my almost to be boyfriend. So we might just as well hang out, you know, because our boys hang out. Girls, we are stupid. Open school on Sunday, and as you expect it, me and Angel have kicked it off. Like, we have, you know, something to talk about, like our mans. Oh, now it's prep time. Angel comes to my class, we chill, we talk about, we reminisce about Zaytoon, then we reminisce about our manses, and we're just there thinking, oh, maybe they're thinking about us. Oh wow, mimi niko Form 4. Higher. Let's keep going. So yeah, me and Angel really, even as of now, we developed a friendship. We're friends till date, but yeah, we really went through the ghetto. So see, we're in school. Then remember my friend Cece, the one who's boys with them, she had connects in high school, so she hooked me up with a phone to speak to who? Pooh. So Pooh, I'm there telling Pooh, oh, I miss you, baby. I'm thinking about you, baby. And he's like, yeah, baby, I miss you too, baby. So see now, I told Cece I'm willing to do anything to be able to speak to my baby every day. And she's like, alright, cool. It's not a big deal. I could hook you up. I'm like, cool. So this is a very small school, the high school I went to, and I'm sure by now everyone knows who I'm talking about. But it was a very small high school, and word went round that Kamira is dating Pooh. The story gets messy. So one of the babes comes and she's like, I heard you're dating my man. I'm like, who? Whose man? Me only know about my man. I don't know about yours. May know about mine. Then she's like, so I'm Pooh's girlfriend. And I'm like, okay. We could sort that out. Ako na simu shule, pia sisi tuko na simu shule. We could find out who's the girl. Haya, we call Pooh. Pooh, I think alikuwa shawoniwa, so he was not picking up our calls. My calls, technically. So I'm like, nah, not play me. I call Pooh again. I call. I'm like, yo, bro, sorry, this girl who's really spoiling my name, saying I stole her boyfriend, and I did not. You didn't tell me about her girlfriend, so what the hell is going on? Then he's like, nah, I'll explain it to you when I see you. Wait, this needs a bit of consultation. So yeah, I'm done with my eyeliner. This eyeliner, I got it from Super Cosmetics. At that point in my life, I'd fight for, but now, catch me dead. I'm dating your man, take him. Oh, he's your man, go with him. I don't want him, take him. And so at this point, I was like, nah, I'm gonna fight for my man. That's, if he said I'm his girl, I'm his girl. Na hauniambi kitu, bra. It was really the ghetto. Orange Pro Conceal to cover up my dark spots. I had interactions with this girl on and off during the term, and she'd try me. There was a time she tried my patience and kanshika mashati, and I was like, I've never been in a fight before, God, please no. So hapo ndio nikajua, you know what, this is not worth it. As in, why am I like, Connie, he's the only. I was like, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. So see, I just backed down. I stopped calling Pooh. I stopped, like, I just cut off communication, because even him, he wasn't picking up my calls when we were in school. So see, we do our mocks and we go home. I have passed with really good grades. I don't know how. But yeah, I passed my mocks. I go home. I'm very happy. So our teacher at that time, I remember in high school, the government had banned tuition, so there was no tuition for high school. Anyways, so we were allowed to go home for the holidays. Then our teachers did a thing. I didn't pack a primer. Oh. Do you think I can put it on top of my knee? I'll just put it on top. What's the worst that could happen? Our teachers unganisha for us like a tuition thing in town. People from our school. How boys ended up in this tuition, I don't know. I honestly don't know. One of the boys that ended up in this tuition, surprisingly, miraculously, was in that school where Pooh was in the same school as Pooh. So he's like, you're Kamire. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're very famous in my school. I'm like, what? Why? Then he's like, because of the drama you and that girl have caused for Pooh. I'm like, the drama you and that nigga did not tell me he had a girlfriend, so drama caused by who exactly? Then he's like, nah. But anyways, Pooh has been trying to reach out. I'm like, nah, he hasn't. Then it hit me, I had blocked him. So So I unblocked him on like social media, I think. And oh, what I'm using, Fenty, Fenty number 420. Pooh makes his way to find me. He actually got to me. He found a way to get to me, and he did. He got to me. So you see, these two, after tuition hangouts that used to be in town, either in to eat food joints or just in town, game masters. He found me in one of those two places. Then he was like, I want to talk to you. I'm like, no, you did not tell me that you had a girlfriend. And then he was like, remember when we met during midterm? I didn't have the opportunity to actually break it off with her. But after I met you, you know, I wanted you. Like, I wanted to be with you. I'm like, then why wouldn't you tell her that? Why would you make me look crazy? Like, I've taken, and she actually can support her narrative that I stole her man from her. Why would you could you set the record straight for me? Because I go back to that school. I'm the one who has to deal with that stupid girl drama in high school, you know? It's like, yeah, I'll set it straight. So then he was like, if I do set it straight, would you give me another chance? I'm like, I'll think about it. But I don't know. So this whole time, during this tuition time, I got to talking to one of the guys who was also in his school. What do we call this guy? Kane. So me and Kane are vibing because I'm like, you know what? Pooh is full of shit. So let me move on. So me and Kane are vibing, we're talking, but I can't say it's the same feeling I felt for Pooh. So one of these times, these shenanigans for town and meeting up after tuition, we all ended up in the same place, fucking Zaytoon. And Pooh was there. I didn't know Pooh was gonna be there though, because I was there with Kane. So before Pooh got there, me and Kane we already got there. We already stayed in a very suggestive manner. And I'm just like, you know what? Pooh don't want me. If he wanted me, he'd have fight it for me. But he did not fight it for me, so might as well, you know? So Pooh walks in later on with his boys. And he spots me with Kane somewhere in that Kazaytoon place. And now he's getting mad. I can tell he's getting agitated. He's taking shots. He's like, oh, you know what? Let's fuck this night up. Oh, yeah. So he gets drunk. He gets really drunk. And he gets the courage to come and talk to me. Yeah. At that time, I don't know. I think Kane was occupied or something. But yeah, Pooh got a chance to talk to me. And we're there. He's there. He's like, I can't believe you're here with Kane. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I'm like, you were to tell me. Actually, I think here in this part of the story, I was the bitch, because he already told me what went down with the other girl, and I was like, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. So he's like, oh, I already told you I'm going to break it off with this other girl. You haven't even broken it off, so you have no business of telling me, oh, koso, oh, sijui, nini, or, you know? And I tell him, let me just do my thing. So I'm gonna take this Maybelline Instant Age wind up thing. So I remember, so we went back inside, and now I was just like, you know what, I'm having a good time. I really don't care about this guy. Like, I didn't come here with him. I came here to have a good time, and I'm gonna have a good time. So wait, we go back. I think ikafika saa kwenda home. So see, now Kane, being a gentleman, is like, yo, could I walk you home? And at this point, I had already given some thought. I was already giving some thought as to what Pooh had told me, and I was actually considering you know, like, giving it a try again. Because anyways, he came out clean and was like, yeah, I was dating that girl, but when I met you, you know, I felt like my world erupted. So I was like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? Just tell Ken this ain't working out. But it's been real, fam. You know. So on our way out, Ken ambushed me and Ken kissed me, and I was like, at that time a kiss was the big deal. Even it's still a big deal now for me. So Ken ambushed me and he kissed me on my lips. Kutan tu hivi after that kiss, who is behind us? Some soap opera shit. Who is behind us? And I just see him do this and walk away, and I was like, yup, I have fucked up. I have fucked up, you guys. I have fucked up. Hey, so now he can see I'm agitated, not agitated really, but I'm like, he knows what's going on. He saw me react to Pooh do this, and I'm like, oh shit. Then he's like, oh, so you still have feelings for him, eh? I was just your rebound, eh? Why didn't you just tell me I'm your rebound, eh? You were just going to go back and embarrass me and go back to Pooh, eh? I'm like, I just want to go home. Like, for real. At this point in my life, there's so much going on. I'm intoxicated and I shouldn't be. I am a candidate. I should be reading for KCSE. So, I don't know what's going on. And so, Ken walks away and he's like, I'm never talking to you again. Boo. Or I'm just waiting for my concealer to sit and do the thing. I'm like, guy, what did I do? Okay, I know what I did, but I'm like, that went down so quickly. What just happened? So I get home and I'm really trying to call Pooh and trying to explain to him, bro, I actually heard you and I could give you another chance, but what you saw is not. I don't even know why I felt the need to explain myself. Me today, you saw what you saw. That's on you. I usually spray this after my concealer sits for a while. So, what did I say? Where was I? So Ken is not talking to me. Pooh is not talking to me. They're all mad at me. I don't even know how this story has turned to me being hated, but so Pooh finally becomes a man and calls me back, and I explained to him, like, yeah, I was hurt by what you did, and I was just trying to move on. And, you know, like, Ken was there. Ken was available. No. And I was ready. I was hurt by what you did. But now that we have understood actually what's going on, could we, do this? And I was like, yeah, let's do this. And so I have a boyfriend. Right? Now we make things official that I am his girlfriend. This is towards third term. This is holiday before third term. So we are going for tuition. We meet up after lunch. Oh, we eat. Oh, we do the things. Ho, ho, ho. And then ikafika saa kurudi shule. If I remember clearly, our school in third term opened after this guy's school. Remember the first girl? See, my first friend, she also had a boyfriend in this school at this time. So now we've all decided we're like, oh, we're going to treat our boyfriends before KCSE. So what do? Mimi Angel na sisi tumebebana, tunaenda wapi? Tunaenda huko kwa hiyo shule, tumebebana na chipsi na kuku. Not knowing what we will say when we get there, because when you get to high school you have to be like, oh, I'm coming to see my brother or my cousin, or and you kind of have to be with an older person. In those days, I don't know how it works these days. So I'm just like, cool. We buy success cards. I remember, bought success cards. I even think we put money in those success cards. Okay, we were so stupid. Then we give them, I don't even know, they worked out a way, and then I remember we left the food on the fence of the school. And see, now we've treated our boyfriends, and now as we're going back to school, I think the next day. So we go back to school. I am so infatuated with this guy. Again, it is a small school. This is Black Up, the Black Up loose powder for my under eyes. It's a small school. What gets around that, I have a thing with Kane, not knowing that I've already broken it out with him. Tell me how Kane has a girlfriend in my school. Any these boys from that school were just, I don't know, trash. So Kane has a girlfriend in my school, and now she's coming at me. She's like, oh, now you after stealing that girl's man, you come for my man. I'm like, bruh. First of all, yes, it happened, and he didn't. I don't know why boys fail to mention that they have girlfriends. They really fail to mention they have girlfriends. And I was like, yes, it happened during the holiday, but I broke it off. It was like a month. It was like a few weeks. It didn't even last. So he's all yours. So the word is, Kamira is bouncing from one man to another. And I'm just like, I don't need this energy in my life, you guys. Like, for real, I don't. So yeah, so they go, so this girl is like, no, I explained to her, at least this second girl was not as, compared to the first girl who wanted to beat me up, this one was understanding. I just explained to her like, yo, me, this happened and this happened. Maybelline colossal thing, black pencil for my under eyes. So I explained to her, look sis, this happened, but I didn't know you were dating him, but let me just clarify my name. Hiya. So see, we do KCSE. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know how I passed KCSE. So you do KCSE, fast forward, and we finished high school. A couple of days after I finished my KCSE, I went to the States. My mom was thinking of relocating me to the States. And so I told Pooh, like, oh yo, this relationship is gonna have to be long distance, because I can't do this. I mean, I'm moving to another country and I need you to know. So if you're gonna leave me, you leave me now. He's like, no, our love is beyond measure. We're going to stay together. That's cute. A month after I was in the States, I think we broke up. And that was sad. We were not even talking, so I can really understand if long distance relationships are hard. Like, I was 18 then, but my perspective has still not changed, that long distance relationships are hard. So we broke it off, and I went to the States, and the States I got a new boyfriend, yeah, blah 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 blah. So I stayed in the States for a while. Then I came back. I decided to come back to Kenya for my university. So let me put my lashes and then I'll be right back. So I decided to finish off my makeup. On my lips, I just paired up 2 Janake lipsticks, that's Fearless, and basically on my eyes I have Sia lashes and Spicy. I'm not gonna lay my edges because I'm going to the salon. So anyways, so that was my story with my first love. We ended up dating again after I finished high school, when I came back to Kenya. Yeah, I'm never going back to my ex. Major culprit, I always, but I'm learning from my mistakes. And yeah, so this guy, Pooh and I are boys. Pooh and I are really big boys these days. Like, we're really G's. So that was it for my simple makeup look and my story time. I really don't know what I just did, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you will tell me if you like it, so if I do more, or you would want me to do like a tutorial that I talk through the makeup and explain what I'm doing. Please let me know also down below. Subscribe. To those that don't know me, my name is Lucy Kamire. Welcome to Kamiville if you're new here. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your everyone's that this space exists, and I'm just here to do dumb shit. Really, check out my other videos on Instagram and my other one video on YouTube. I do content creation on YouTube, I mean on Instagram, and I'd like to push it onto YouTube, so your support would really help. And with that, thanks. I'm going to get hair, so I'll let you guys know about the hair. All right.